Who is a successful university student? And what are the qualities that are associated with successful university students? These are the questions that we will briefly respond to in today's presentation. So, first, university students who successfully complete an educational program in which they have enrolled and their successful completion ultimately leads to the award of a degree can be termed as successful university students. Now, students also, successful students can be defined as students who not only obtain a degree but also adequate knowledge, skills, and dispositions that make them productive for themselves and for the society. So, there are chances that students might get degrees, but if they have not actually obtained adequate knowledge and skills and dispositions that are prerequisites and that are actually the aims of obtaining their degree program, then perhaps we cannot call them successful university students. But students who get the degrees successfully alongside the knowledge and skills and dispositions that they should have at the end of their degree program can be termed as successful students. Now, successful students have certain qualities and those qualities are the ones that we will discuss in the rest of the presentation. The first one is clarity of goals. So generally, successful university students should have clear goals. They should have clear goals at the beginning of their programs, of their admission in different programs at the university, and then they should be clear about how they should pursue those goals, and they should persistently pursue those goals. So overall, there should be clarity about the goals for which the university students have obtained admission in the university. Secondly, passion is an important quality that successful university should have. The university students who have got admission in the program should have passion for the subjects in which they have secured admission. Without passion, it will be difficult for university students to actually pursue their studies in the way that is required and that actually implies their potential wholeheartedly in the obtaining of those skills and dispositions and knowledge. So passion is a very important quality for successful university students. Regularity is extremely important. Persistence and regularity in pursuing their goals, in working hard, and in working persistently and continuously towards their goals is very important. So successful students cannot achieve their goals through in a haphazard manner. They have to regularly take classes. They have to regularly attend laboratories or libraries, and they have to regularly attend meetings with their teachers and supervisors. And so overall, regularity is extremely important for successful students. Ethicality is another very important characteristic or quality of successful students. Successful students should follow ethical conduct. especially the ethical conduct that is required of students in the university and the departments in which they are studying. Following ethics and morality and following principles is an important aspect that aids to the success or that actually directs the success of the university students. Prudence, in other words, intelligence, is another very important quality of university students. So university students need to make intelligent decisions, and so they need to bring in their intelligence in order to make good decisions at the various stages of their degree programs. Intelligence in terms of choosing their subjects, intelligence in terms of choosing their research areas, intelligence or prudence in terms of using their time wisely, and prudence in terms of selecting good company among the classmates or the batchmates. All of these are important aspects. So the successful university students make decisions based on prudence and wisdom and intelligence. Inquisitiveness is another very important quality that successful university students should have. Inquisitiveness actually means asking questions and learning more, taking keen interest in learning more, in being inquisitive, in being asked, in making oneself, in asking questions from their teachers, from other students, from other authorities inside the university. So asking questions inside the class and outside the class, in the laboratories, inside the libraries, asking questions of themselves and of their own learning. This is an important aspect, an important characteristic of the personalities of successful students. Communication is very important. The successful students are those who communicate frequently and communicate successfully and productively. They communicate with their teachers primarily. They keep on communicating with other students and colleagues, and their communication is actually aimed at developing their knowledge and skills and dispositions. So clear communication, whether oral or written, is very important, and timely communication always helps in the successful university students in making well-informed decisions regarding their subjects and their career. Responsibility. Again, responsibility is a very important quality. So successful university students are responsible. They are responsible for their own development and progress. They feel responsibility that they have invested a lot of time and resources and money in their degree programs in the university. And so this makes them responsible in terms of making use of their time wisely and productively. They are responsible in terms of not only getting knowledge, but also in terms of behaving themselves well on the campus, in terms of taking care of their rights and duties and also the rights of others. So responsibility is a very important aspect or quality of successful university students. Humility. is an important quality of university students, and humility is actually the quality where the university student is open to correction and they are open to change, and so they are open to stronger and more valid reasons for things. So they might have certain views, but if they see that there are other views that are stronger in terms of evidence, they are then open to change. And they are also open to learning not only from teachers but also from other students, other fellows inside the university. The next thing is flexibility. The successful university student needs to be flexible because they are working in an environment where there are other people. And so they need to adjust in terms of their views. They also need to adjust in terms of time and space. And so in many cases, they might not find things according to their choice, or they might not find things that are ideal. So they need to have that flexibility in order to adjust and to make the maximum use of the resources that are available to them in the university. Diligence, which is working hard and making use of the potential of their potential, continuously improving themselves, continuously learning, asking questions, developing themselves, and putting in all their energies into action in order to make most use of their time and resources at the university. So there is no replacement for hard work in any field of life, including education at the university level, and that's why diligence is very important. Even in many cases, every student might go beyond, might actually perform beyond expectations merely through diligence and hard work in comparison to clearly, in comparison to brighter students. And the last one in this list is confidence. Successful university students should have confidence. They should have confidence to ask questions. They should have confidence in their abilities to perform better. They should have confidence in terms of working with others, with brighter colleagues and with teachers. And they should have confidence that they can improve themselves. And so confidence is extremely important for students, for successful university students, because if they lack confidence, they might have a lot of talent that might not be used well because they lack confidence. And so confidence is an extremely important aspect of the personalities of successful university students.